My grandfather, and he was a fisher and a cooker, and he loved to drink beer, but I'll never forget him. And I want to sing a song, so I will open up with a song. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. We love you, Papa Joe.
Right, nice. Who's next?
I guess I'll go next. Well, everybody knows. I remember Grandpa. I remember the mail truck.
Look down towards me.
That's what I remember. I remember the mail truck. I remember he used to let me drive it.
Stop it.
Amanda.
And we would go get to Baronsville Food Store and we'd get candy and I'd get to drive on the way back. That was always exciting.
There we go.
And I remember Grandpa, he would be out there cooking on the grill and drinking beer, and he'd be sitting out there in this little mail truck with the music on. And I remember Granny Val, I'm like, Joe, you better not be burning that chicken, or I'm going to come out there with my frying pan. And my favorite memory was when Easter, we would be coloring eggs, and Grandpa would be really drunk, and Grandma would let us dye his hair with egg food.
He dyed his beard blue.
So we dyed his whole
Amanda.
I remember that. He was so drunk sitting at the kitchen table, we were dyeing eggs, and Grandma let us dye all his hair and all his beard. Me and Naomi, we dyed his whole thing. Sunshine, my only sunshine. Yep, but we dyed his whole hair, but I mostly remember he would get out there and he'd start. But you knew it was the end of the night, but when he's fixing to come in, because he's the chicken's almost done. You knew either rain was coming or a plate of chicken when that was coming. And then Andy Griffin was coming on, or Sanford and Son, and the night was over with. So that's what I remember about Grandpa. So, and 5 a.m. in the morning, you'd wake up and he was gone fishing. That was the weekend with Grandpa. That was the whole, that's Friday night, Saturday morning. We was always camping and just singing songs, and I don't ever remember a dull moment with Granny and Grandpa.
Nope.
It was always awesome. I mean, we done
Granny
things that
was the coolest Granny.
I know that my kids haven't got to experience.
Granny went cool. Granny was mean. She's gonna make you whoop my ass if I whoop
Grandma was cool to us.
She ain't whooping it up.
Okay.
Get a whole car flat, buddy.
She had to keep the son-in-laws intact, but she took care of the grandpa.
You tell Joe, you come in here.
Okay.
But that's that. So with that, I'm just gonna sing a little bit of Amazing Grace because it always reminds me of Granny and Grandpa, because that's one of the things that we sat around and sang a lot together. So, Amazing Grace, how sweet, and everybody just sing the sound that has saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. He's definitely in heaven, staring down and going, and we love him. Woo! All right.
That was almost that quick.
Oh my God! You ruined the moment, Manny.
I'm smart.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get up and say something.
Okay.
Okay.
My dad was the most amazing dad ever. I've heard of the past experiences that my older brothers have went through, and they said that when Joe Carpenter came into our lives, that it was the best thing that ever happened to us. So, and I have to say that as a child, I remember going to the Keys, Key West, Florida, all the time. And it's like, wow, it was just a natural thing for us. I didn't think nothing about it. It was just natural.
Closer.
Yeah, we went to the Keys. We went all the time. And I ate seaweed salad, you know, on the waterfront. I'm catching fish as a child this big and didn't think nothing about
Just
it.
even
I was
closer.
going out on a deep sea fishing trip, and it was $20 back then per person. And I think I got on for free because I really didn't fish. I just ran around eating crackers and throwing up. But anyway. But he always took me with him everywhere, and we ate sardines. Sardines was the main thing. Sardines. He'd pop open a can of sardines. So,
You can
you
do
know,
it.
but it was just,
It's
that's
all
what we did all the time, was fish, fish, fish. I can remember riding in the back of the truck all the way to Key West, Florida. And I'd be laying in the back of the truck with blankets over me.
It's dark like that.
Coming back, nothing to drink but cooler water.
Hey,
My light
I
is
drink
on.
beer on an island because we got
All the
stuck
beer
on an
was gone.
island. The only thing to drink was beer. But you know what? I was thirsty. Here, drink this. Okay, it worked. That's Papa Smurf.
That's Papa Smurf.
Okay.
Oh.
But you know what?
Don't
He caught some fish and put it on the grill. Boom, smack. Dinner served, and we ate. We ate good. We ate lobster, crab, shrimp, fish. I mean, you know, clams, oysters. I mean, we ate so much seafood that people pay a fortune for today. And it's like, you know, I didn't appreciate it then, but I do now because I know how hard he worked. And it wasn't hard, I guess, for him. He enjoyed it. And oh my gosh, I sat there like a dog wagging the
Yes,
tail.
you are.
Just bring me up the fish, buddy. I'm ready to eat it. So,
Remember the
awesome.
pony you used to put in the van?
I know. We and
He later,
actually
he later
can
put
get
the
it from
pony
Joe.
in the
Yeah.
green pea van.
me and a friend of mine, we rode our ponies home from the ranch, and
You can upload it.
he said, if you can get them in the van, I'll take you to the beach. We wanted to ride them on the beach. We thought that was the most
Yeah.
amazing thing. We got
That's
the
how
ponies.
cool you were.
We got the ponies in the van, just a little bitty old van. We got them in there.
See that.
Oh, we got them in there. The ponies are fine. They're just sitting there like, okay, what's next? They're fine. But then I go in, and it's like, it's a Sunday evening. You know, it was summertime. You know, we weren't going to school the next day. And anyway, I go in there, and my dad's on the couch, asleep. It's like, Daddy, we got the ponies in the van. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? Take me to the beach. Not today. I'm not going to the beach. So we had to take the ponies back out of the van. Backing them up was not easy because they weren't used to
That ain't
that.
working.
Right.
You can lead them, but you can't back them up because they're just little Shetland ponies. Anyway, we got them out.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, my dad was amazing. He was awesome. He was the best ever. Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing. There was. I remember when I was a kid, going to Key West, sleeping under the pier. I
Yeah.
remember that clear as anything.
Yeah.
I hear them cars going by. Yeah, and we always went to Key West. We went to the fair. We always did something. Camping.
Fair was right across the road from where
Yeah.
we lived.
Oh yeah. We always did that. Went
You
to
could
Burger
see it,
King.
you know.
Always
All
went
us
to Burger
kids
King.
would see the fair
I
and we'd come
remember
home.
that.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Yeah, right across the street. Yeah. It was amazing. It was great.
You want me to change it?
Always bought us food.
He protected us. He protected us when
He loved my boys. I'm telling you.
Always take care of them boys when he was gone.
That's why he didn't want to
Go closer.
that's good.
The mama told him,
You let them
make
have
sure you
her
take
boys.
care of them
he told me
boys.
that. He told me that. He didn't want to leave.
I never did. It's okay. He was taking care of
The old mail van.
Yeah.
Tell my dad he was just
tried
going
to
to
get
get
He
him
tried to
too.
get his left. Oh,
His daddy.
but yeah, she was amazing. And I loved him and I missed him very, very much.
Good, Lisa.
Daily.
Yeah, so Joe can get in.
Okay.
All right, Tim, what do you think?
I think
Oh, no,
Joe
no.
is next. That's
Joe.
what I think. This was my dad.
And y'all had special moments with him.
Yeah.
Real special moments with him. Every one of y'all remembers what kind of person he was. Well, to me, he wasn't my best friend. We had a hard time. But he taught me a lot about how to grow up, not let people walk on me. The thing I remember most about him was when I was in pain, he didn't feel pain the way other people do. He felt other people's pain. So I ain't heard that from him. It's hard for me to talk, but this is about my father. And it's just so good to see people who love him and have special memories about him. And that's all I have.
You got a hairy
Yeah.
neck like he does too.
And you have his name.
Yeah, you have it.
All right, Tim,
And you
Robert,
love to
Steve.
fish just like him.
Steve.
And you have his heart. And you're giving and
All right, here we
loving just like him.
Come this way,
I
Robert.
remember first spot when he come in and cook. He always told me, he come to the house, he bring the boys some candy, and he come get me, let's go get food. He come back, he make sure we had food there. And he always cooked, like I said, he always put beer in the food every time he cooked. Nothing he cooked outside would have beer in it. You ain't gonna miss
Remember
that.
when we went to the mountain?
And we went to the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
him and
Smoky
Granny
Mountains,
kissed.
I remember that.
He
Too.
liked that.
Fantasyland.
Yeah.
That's true.
Man, Lisa
Yeah.
got sick. Man,
Yeah,
Lisa sick no
Fantasyland.
time was there. But
Oh,
we had fun. This is the first time they've been there. Mom wanted to go back there, but I don't think she ever got to go back up there. Today we
I'd like
went.
to do
We
that.
rode in the back of the truck all the way
Yeah,
home.
that's
It's
good, like I
great
said.
truck.
He was a fisherman. I give him that. He can catch fish. I don't care
We
where
in
you
the
at, a
Winnebago.
creek or a
I
river or
know.
anything. He can catch
He always
fish.
told me I didn't hold my mouth right if I didn't catch
He
fish.
catch fish. He
Yeah,
catch fish.
yeah.
You wouldn't
He's a
hold your mouth
fisherman.
right.
That's what somebody told me at work yesterday. I wouldn't hold my
Like he
mouth.
said, he said, take care of his boys. And he knows when he goes, he turns out, he said, kind of look at his Joy, but that Joy moved down here and wasn't nothing good about it. You know, he loves him. Joe loves you. He didn't think it. He loves you a lot. And he talking to Lisa. He got to talk to me. I know. I don't know if he did Lisa, but he about to. He loves you now. All of you know, his kids.
Tell me your plans for your next
But I
one.
can tell you. But Mom, she got me best. When I go whoop down in Mandy's butt for doing something, you got some kids, I'll whoop your ass.
He touched you with that frying pan. She tell Robert real quick, get the hell out.
And plus the first day I met Lisa, when I met her, started staying with him up at the house, I was sleeping out there in the wheelchair born. I had a bed, I put a bed in there. We was sleeping there.
Oh, we ain't
But-
talking about that.
I know, but that night my mom was there.
Lucky you didn't have a shotgun.
Yeah, but lucky.
If she had a shotgun, yeah, you'd.
But she
yeah.
took a whole bottle of vodka and drinking vodka.
I remember that fell over that
table. Too, but
I'll never
I think
forget
my mom did good as I
Oh,
did
I
partner.
know that.
It's about him today too, but it's about both of them.
Yeah.
But like she said, he always did get drunk. I don't know. He always can't get drunk when I'm the goddamn food. It's exactly what Mom said. She always get him about cooking that food, but he always cook it. I know, they make enough for an army. They cook some good food.
I remember the family reunion.
Yeah.
Strawberry all over.
All right, let's get out.
Ray.
I'll never forget that.
I remember.
Steve.
Well,
Steve.
after the family got together with Grandma's life.
Come on, Steve.
Steve, we know you got something to say. Better
So
speak
stand
fast,
up
it's
in
getting
here.
dark.
For
All right,
Joe,
you can remember about the river.
All
Better
right.
get up, get
That's
up. You
it.
got to get the entire...
we call
Get
Joe.
up.
We want to go down the river. And he would take us and drop us off or pick us up whenever we got out of the river.
Oh.
Well, we might
Be all
get
right.
really
I know where we're going with this.
we might get really drunk on the river.
And be naked
That's
when
when
you get
they come
out.
down the river
That's
with no top on.
that's a different story. That's a different story.
And lose your bathing suit.
I'm
You did that. And your put it in the cooler and stuff.
I don't want to hear
But
it.
he would always
A lot of river stories.
and Val would always be on him.
I love them.
Don't you have to go pick them up? You need to go check. Are they at the river?